Hey guys, and welcome to your daily mobility flow. It's Monday, so we're gonna hit all the things good, great, perfect, general stretching session. We're gonna start with your quads, and we're gonna add the foot to the hand. So I'm gonna curl my heel up, grab that foot with your hand, and then we're gonna work kind of seesawing back and forth. If you want to hold on to something like a pole or a counter or a wall, it's all good. We're just going to kind of work back and forth, opening that hip. Pressure on, pressure off. Relax everything else. How's your weekend? How's your July 4th? That's the real question. Ours is really nice. They canceled the fireworks in town where we live, but I'll tell you what, people set off fireworks, and like the big kind, the real kind. It was like, honestly, we had a legit fireworks show. Even though the town's fireworks were canceled. All right, we're gonna take this foot, we're gonna roll it in like this. Drop your hips forward. So I'm gonna kind of push this knee out over the toe and sink this hip in like so, almost like set it here and then drag it over. So I'm stretching the groin, but I'm also adding some pressure onto my ankle to get a little ankle mobility at the same time. So I got back hip, front foot, ankle at the same time. Need to smile more, just a little bit of this. I don't know if that looked weird, felt fake. Felt super fake, but it's okay. Open up that groin, open up that ankle. This is one of my favorite combos, that quad hip stretch into this groin ankle stretch. Add a little hamstring in the mix, and we've hit most of the lower body already. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. Okay, let's change sides. So we're gonna lunge opposite leg forward, heel to the butt. We're gonna start stretching out that quad. It's a great go-to combo for pre-squatting, pre-lower body workout in general, pre-run even. Hip flexors, quads, groin, ankle. It's a nice little complex. We'll get to the hamstrings and the glutes here in a second, but so yeah, it was nice. I don't know, you might have had a full moon last night. Not really sure. It was very full. I don't know if it was like the full, or if it was like just on the edge of waxing or just on the edge of waning, but it was really pretty. Nice little moon backdrop to some fireworks. All right, let's roll that foot in. So I got elbow on the knee, driving this forward, and I'm opening up that groin same time. I hope your fourth was great. Regardless of what you did or who you saw, I hope you had a good time. We did. Got family in town. Fourth fell on a weekend. It's always nice. All right. Going to everybody's favorite. We're gonna roll to pigeon. So I'm gonna take this back leg, fold it in, sit that other leg back and away. We're gonna hit this glute. Glute on the opposite side. Not gonna do too much crazy switching today. Just nice, mellow stretch session. Nothing too active, too intense. Sometimes we really kind of try to get the blood flowing, maybe warm up a little bit, even maybe light sweat. At least me. Sometimes light sweat going on, but today we're just gonna chill. You know, just a nice mellow start to the week. We got lots of stretching coming up, hopefully lots of training coming up this week. But it's hot outside. It's hot. It's humid. Can't walk outside without sweating, just instantly. All right, let's change sides. So I'm just gonna swing my other foot around, drop it back, and we're gonna open up this glute. Went for a little, like maybe 2.5 mile run earlier today. It was still only like 11 a.m. But man, like 20 minutes, easy run, and like my shirt suction cupped to my body. Like I just jumped in a pool. Brutal, brutal. I know you guys are starting to think I got rid of all my sleeved shirts. I've been shooting these later in the day. This one, it's Sunday for me. So it's like middle of the afternoon. A lot of times like later in the day, I've been in the garage for a long time training athletes. And spending up time in the garage with no AC, just a fan, and it's tank top season for show. Tank tops for show. We had this, I wore a lot of sleeveless shirts in high school. I actually used to take my shirts and I would cut them right at the seam and just make t-shirts, sleeveless shirts. And I did that a lot. All right, we're gonna pivot our back foot back around. We're gonna get those hamstrings open. So tucked in, leaning forward. Sometimes this one is hard for me to feel a stretch right at the beginning, but if I'm patient, I just kind of wait it out. I slowly start to sink in. I can really get a good hamstring stretch. At the same time, you want to add that toe in a little bit. You can get some calf going on. It's totally up to you. The more you manipulate the ankle, the more it'll calf stretch. The more you relax the ankle, the less calf mobility it'll be. But so I cut off my sleeves in high school a lot, to the point that like I almost had no regular t-shirts. They were almost all of them were sleeveless. And then I got to college, and my college lacrosse team had a rule that men wore sleeves. That was just the rule. Men wear sleeves, so you could not get caught anywhere on campus with sleeveless shirts on. Everything was sleeved. We just wasn't allowed. So I did that for a while, for a couple of years. And through college, just everything was sleeved. I didn't go tank top, sleeveless shirt ever for a long time. All right, switch sides. Tell you what, this hip's tight enough. I'm catching a lot of my stretch on that side. And then I, finished college, opened a gym, and slowly eased back into the tank top, sleeveless shirt crowd. I'm glad I did. But I do still have t-shirts. I do still have sleeves sometimes. I don't know if I wore sleeves at all last week in any of the videos. I have to go back and look. Kind of seemed like I wore sleeveless every session. All right, last one. Let's finish this out with a little wider stance. Set those feet as wide as you can. Shift your hips forward, and then we'll just work back and forth here. Middle, left, right. Just keep shifting your weight. Oh yeah, this is the money. This is the money stretch. Sit on a pillow or two if you need to. If you feel like you can't really get a good stretch from here, like if you feel like you can't lean over far enough to feel it, elevate your hips some. Just throw two pillows on top of each other and sit on them. Just a little block will help you get over top, or even stand if you need to. Stand up, spread your feet, and lean in. try to find some positions you feel like you need and then relax there for a little bit. I'm gonna shut up for a second and I'm gonna spend about 90 seconds just kind of working this position. And you're gonna spend 90 seconds working this position too.
Two out the door, then you have magic.
All right, let's wrap it up. I feel good though. I kind of want to spend more time here, I'm not gonna lie. Just feel like the stuff we did before this kind of set this position up to be really productive, and I kind of want to spend some more time here, but that was a really great session. That was a really great mobility flow. So I'm gonna call the video there. If you wanna keep working it, keep working. If some of those positions felt really good and you wanna go back to those and work them, do that. But either way, that's your daily mobility flow, guys. I thank you for being here and I'll see you tomorrow. Later.